TRS Clips, the place you arrive at if you just want the best bits of India's smartest podcast, The Ranveer Show. Subscribe, hit that bell icon. Going vegetarian was very good for my mental health in the long term.
Oh, you're vegetarian?
Now,
Okay.
have you also switched?
So, Ranveer, very honestly, I don't profess and I don't tell people to be vegetarian, and it's not my job, and I will not do that. But yeah, as my lifestyle, and I'm not saying that's good or bad, because there are arguments
Sure, on both sides.
On both
And it's a
sides.
personal choice.
Yeah. So in a personal space, I do consume eggs occasionally, very occasionally, very occasionally, but I don't consume milk, butter, nothing. And yes, I am vegetarian. It makes me feel better about myself.
How did you maintain the physique and how did you maintain?
I've lost a lot of weight. So during Force, my record, and Venky's here, he'll tell you my makeup person, he's here. I used to have 51 egg whites a day. So, I mean, that's a different zamana and all that.
I've done that also.
You've done that.
Yeah, and I know what the farts feel like.
Freaking mental.
It's horrible. It's horrible for your girlfriend as well.
It's horrible. It's horrible. I forget the farts. It's why fart and waste when you can burp and taste.
Do you get bored when people ask you so many fitness questions? I'm sure you
No,
get-
not at all.
You
Not
enjoy
at all.
talking about it?
I enjoy it, but I also say this on record. Yesterday, I went to the gym, and I want to say this very honestly, and this actually happened yesterday. The guy who's training me, he asked me, "Sir, who's the best trainer you've trained with?" And I told him, there is no best trainer I've trained with. I told him, I have learned from every trainer. I've learned a little from every trainer. I've taken the best out of every trainer that has worked for my body, and I've learned. And I said, today also, I'm still learning. I'm not an expert. So sometimes in the media, even if it's projected like John Abraham knows everything, I do not. I do not know the exact forms on certain exercises. I do not know what the dietary habits of particular people should be. I'm learning myself. I'm probably a little more aware than a lot more people, but I'm also learning. I'm not educated. I'm not smart in that department. So, and he was shocked. He said, "Sir, you're serious?" I said, "Yeah, I'm serious." I said, "You're teaching me something now. I'm learning from you. You know, you're teaching me a strip down set. You've asked me to lean in front and do a pull down. I'm probably learning that because it's affecting my triceps so much more than the way I was doing it earlier. And I've got this tendinitis problem." I said, "Listen, it's helping me. So what you're teaching me today is probably the best thing I've learned over these years." He said, "Are you serious, sir?" I said, "Yeah, I'm serious."
Did going vegetarian affect your mind in any way? Like, did you feel any kind of difference in the way?
Honestly, I'm as messed up as ever.
Okay.
You know, okay. I think it calms you down a bit, just a bit. But because I'm concurrently going through other issues, personal issues in my head, it's clouded. I don't know whether it's like the health of my parents is deteriorating. So watching them is kind of, taking away. So the personal issues in my life, there are near and dear loved ones that I'm seeing move away or come close, and it's affecting me. So those personal issues are kind of taking away from really understanding whether being vegetarian is calming me down or no.
Maybe that's the motivation.
Possibly.
All that stuff could
Yeah.
be the reason you're driving so hard. What do you eat in a day if you don't mind revealing your diet?
Okay, so my macros usually, I'll talk about my macros as a
Sure.
whole. So in grams of protein, it's twice my body weight.
Which is 170.
It's about 170. I have about 160 carbs, and my fats are also pretty high at about 65. So I maintain those macros. I keep my sodium low. My sugar is practically zero.
So it's like mainly vegan protein shakes and
Mainly.
little eggs and
Little eggs sometimes. But I try and stay, vegetarian or practically vegan as much as possible. But again, I don't beat my chest about it. I don't scream out in the air that, "Hey, I'm doing this." No, because what will happen is then people start accusing you of doing a certain thing because there's so much of hypocrisy in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
If that was the case, then I wouldn't be sitting in a car with leather seats. You know what I'm saying? Because my motive is also very different in life.
Yeah.